Movement 3, Tiger Crouches. The goals of Movement 3 are to increase overall blood circulation, increase overall leg strength, flexibility, and balance, increase the speed and strength of the energy circulation in your legs, release energetic blockages in the waist and the legs, and fully open the energetic circulation from the kidneys to the legs. By revving up the energy in your legs, Movement 3 sets the stage to open the energy of the upper body, especially the heart, during Movement 4. We'll begin by looking at the arm movements of this particular movement, but before we do that, we have to look at one of the most important parts of the arm movement. There is a place in your body that's called the lower dantian, and in back of it a place called Mingmen. And if you were to, on a horizontal plane, draw a circle around that, you then create something that is called a daimai. Now, the human body has acupuncture channels, and most of the ones people are familiar with go up and down vertically. What the daimai does is it goes around horizontally and it connects all the major acupuncture channels in your body, the 12 major acupuncture channels in your body. If you were to go about 1/3 of the distance down from your belly button down to your perineum, or a little bit of the distance down below your pubic hair, you would come to the lower dantian. In the center of the body, in the middle of the body, that means halfway between your spine and the back and your skin in the front of your belly, you have where the lower dantian is located. It is the only energetic center of the body, or you could say chakra, that is the switching point, the meeting point of every energy channel that runs through your entire body. In terms of physicality, in terms of you being physically alive or dead, not emotionally alive or dead, not mentally alive or dead, not psychically alive or dead, but physically alive or dead, or in other words, how strongly and well your physical body works, this is the most important energetic center in the body. Through it run every energy channel in every way that has anything to do with your physicality. If you take the lower dantian and you were to go directly backwards from it, right through the center of the body, you would reach a point called Mingmen. This energetic point, Mingmen, is directly connected to your kidneys, which, from the point of view of Chinese medicine, is the internal organ most responsible for kicking off the energy of a human being, and through that, the energy that runs through all your internal organs. So, this point Mingmen on your back, as well as the dantian in the middle of your body, are extremely important in terms of your health. And these are two energetic centers in the body upon which every form of Qigong heavily relies. So his hands now, the center of his palms, are going to trace the daimai. They're going to start from the belly, the front of the lower dantian, go around to the sides, and then to the back, where his palms will face Mingmen on his spine. And then from there, they will again go around, palms facing his body, tracing the skin, going all the way around his body, back to Mingmen. So here you're on the sides, which is half of the daimai, and now he's going to go around the other half of the daimai. By energizing this particular circuit in the body, you energize all the acupuncture meridian lines in your body. Let's look at the physical landmark points that you're going to move through while you're doing this movement. Starting position. Weight is on the right leg. The left leg has stepped back. It rests its ball of the foot on the ground and its heel is raised. The knees are bent. Next, bring the hands in front of the lower dantian, palms facing the lower dantian. To the right quad. The body squats down and the hands move to the inside and the outside of the right leg. As you squat, the fingers move toward the floor. As you open to raise the spine, pull the hands up the inside and the outside of the leg. Then bring the palms to the lower dantian. Trace the dhyamai, keeping the palms facing the body at all times around to the Mingmen. Bring the palms back from the Mingmen around to the lower dantian. Repeat 20 times or until you can do this comfortably without strain. Only then should you move on to the next step. In movement 3, you will do the movement 10 times on one leg and 10 times on the next. So let's look at the transition between shifting your weight from one foot to the other. As you come up and your hands again go to your lower dantian, as your hands go back to Mingmen, you bring your feet parallel. And then as your hand again comes around to face your lower dantian, you step your opposite foot backwards. At this point, you now simply redo movement 3 again for 10 repetitions. And now let's do the same thing on the other side. Starting position. Weight is on the left leg, and the right leg is stepped back, resting the ball of the foot on the ground, while its heel is raised. The knees are bent. The hands are facing the lower dantian. The palms move from the lower dantian to the left kwa. The body squats down, and the hands move to the inside and outside of the left leg. As you squat, the fingers move toward the floor. As you open to raise the spine, pull the hands up the inside and the outside of the leg. Bring the palms to face the kwa. Then bring the palms to the lower dantian. Trace the dhyamai, keeping the palms facing the body at all times, around to Mingmen. Bring the palms back from Mingmen around to the lower dantian. Repeat 20 times or until you become comfortable without any strain. Only then should you move on to the next step.